What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Quentin. We are back with another banger today. This is going to be a new rebuild series I will be doing for a week, maybe 2 weeks. Not too long, but I just want to try something out. We're going to be looking at the top prospects from this year's draft class. You know, Jalen Green and them. And we're going to see how they will flare on maybe a rebuilding team. So we're going to do it realistic. We're going to have the draft class go in there. We're going to let them get drafted to their selective team, and then we're going to do 3 years so we can get a ring with them on that team. So this should be a good video. If y'all like this series, I will continue doing this series. If y'all don't, I'll switch it up, you know, whatever y'all want to see. And let's get into it. Alright guys, so as you can see, this video will be about Jalen Suggs. Okay, we're going to see where he gets drafted. You know, he just hit that shot last night to win the game versus UCLA. So I said, why not start with him? He's the most exciting college basketball prospect in the draft at this current moment. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So let's go ahead and get to the draft. We're going to let this thing play out. We're going to see where he might lands at, if he goes top 5 or top 10. To me, he should go top 5, but you never really know. And then once we see where he gets drafted to, I will switch to that team, and I will control that team. And then we will start the 3-year rebuild from the next season. So after this offseason is over, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to draft anybody. I mean, not draft anybody. I'm not going to sign anybody. Nothing like that, because I want to just let whatever is going to happen like in real life. And then I'll start from the first game of the season next season. So right now, we're going through the draft, and yeah, Evan Mobley to the Spurs, definitely a good pick. I don't mind that pick. That's definitely a good pick for them, especially since they lost Marcus Aldridge. So they're starting with something new. Definitely a good pickup. Washington Wizards, who they're going to get. Let's see. Jalen Johnson, small forward. Not mad at that pick. I like that pick. Definitely, I guess, the best player available at that point. Because you already have Westbrook, so not going to get Jalen Suggs either. So Cavaliers, who you're getting, let's see. Jonathan. Alright, yeah, he's definitely a monster too. I've been seeing him a lot in the G League with Jalen Green, so that's not a bad pick either. Go ahead and hopefully we're around that range where we should see Jalen getting picked. I'm surprised Cooper got picked over Jalen. I'm really surprised about that to the Knicks. I would have loved to see Jalen on the Knicks, but I think he might go to either OKC or the Pacers or Toronto. Maybe Toronto, because Kyle Lowry's gone. If he's going to be here that long, we'll see. Greg Brown to the OKC. So they're kind of sleeping on my boy Jalen. They're sleeping on my boy Jalen right now. You know, a lot of players going ahead of him that I feel like personally might not have should have went ahead of him. So there we go. The Pacers pick him up. Finally, we see our boy, the man of the hour, get picked here. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to that team, and we'll be back with a fresh new season, and we can go ahead and get this 3-year rebuild going. Alright guys, so here we go. This is the first season with Jalen Suggs. He's on the bench behind Malcolm Brogdon. So I'm not mad at that, but I understand that it's going to need to, you know, get some playing time. So this is the team: Sabonis, LeVert, TJ Warren, Turner, Lamb. I think that this team definitely is going to be decent, and maybe Jalen can help lead them to the playoffs. Maybe not first year, but he's getting some playing time off the bench, so I'm not mad at that. So off first glance, I feel like I kind of want to maybe give Jalen the keys. Let's just see what's out there, you know. I'm not going to just trade him away if nothing is in return is going to be just as good. But I'm thinking maybe just handing Jalen the keys off just the first season and seeing what he can do. You know, the Kristaps Porzingis trade would not be bad. Miles Turner definitely can do without him. Jonathan Isaac wouldn't be bad either for that defense. Zach LaVine would definitely be a monster here. And then, but we already have Caris LeVert. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just simulate this first season. And then we'll be back, you know, in the off season or the playoffs, see how this thing turns out, and then we'll reevaluate the team structure, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with that starting point guard situation. So I'm going to be right back. Trae Young is the MVP at the end of the first season. Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year in OKC. Precious 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player of the Year in Dallas. That's a surprise. And Cam Reddish Most Improved in Phoenix. I like that pickup for Phoenix. I'm not mad at that. Let's see if we have any Pacer players on any All-NBA teams. I don't see any Pacer players anywhere. Did Jalen make the first NBA team? Rookie? No, but he's on the second All-Rookie second team. So we're not mad at that. We missed the playoffs pretty bad. We went 24-58. Let me show you all the stats before we get through this season. You can see nobody really stood out. Maybe Sabonis was 16-12. That's definitely good. LeVert was 16-3-4. Malcolm was 16-3-6. But Jalen just really didn't have that much playing time. 21 minutes a night, but he still managed to get you 9 and 4. And 1 steal too. So I know I definitely want to let him have full control of the team next season. So the Denver Nuggets won the championship. Jokic is the final MVP. We're going over here to the staff retirements and the player retirements, jersey retirements. Increased salary cap, I'll let that go because that benefits the whole league. I'm not mad at that. We had the third pick in the draft. Of course, it's not really nobody going to be here because for some reason on the PS5, the draft classes does not go past this year's draft class. So I'm not going to even mess around with that draft class. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a trade out of here. I'm just experimenting. I'm not going to trade Sabonis unless it's a really good deal. But I do want to see what's on the market because, I mean, you know, we're trying to improve the overall team. So let me go ahead and try to throw in about all 3 of them. Ben Simmons and Harris would not be. See, if I didn't have Jalen here, that would have been a good trade. But it's not going to work out. What about just Malcolm by himself? This isn't a bad trade. I wouldn't mind this. This isn't a bad trade. We'll come back to that one. But I probably would put a trigger on that trade because you just can't beat that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a trigger on that trade. And so far, the team looks very, very good. We have a good bench now. And we also have the keys given to Jalen. And I like this lineup. Marketing might not like playing behind Sabonis, but honestly, we can trade Marketing for maybe a backup point guard, but we can't trade him at all. So we can go ahead and go to the rookie signing. I don't think we have any other picks this year. The second round pick, we're not worried about that. Qualifying offer, Aaron Holiday. We're going to go ahead and go to cap holds. TJ Warren, we're going to try to bring him back, Lamb. Everybody else will let them walk. We're going to worry about TJ Warren and Lamb. Throw you a contract. And, oh, you're not interested in signing here? Okay, so we'll let you go ahead and walk as well. So now we're going to try to probably trade Marketing for a starting small forward because now we don't have a small forward on the team that's going to be eligible to really be a good starter. And we might have some cap space though. Let me double check before we just simulate the rest of this. Look at system match. I throw you a contract because you don't want that much, and we just need somebody to help play the small forward until we can get another player into that slot. Player progression, you can see it's kind of iffy. Marketing going up, Slugs is going up. Everybody's going up that needs to go up, but we still do not have a team that can really compete on paper. We still need that dominant superstar to come help us. And of course, help, you know, untapped potential on Jalen. That'll be good. And let's go ahead and do free throws to the whole team. And now we're going to the next season. So this is the starting 5. Jalen's finally having the keys. Caris LeVert, TLC, Sabonis, and Vukovic. And Marketing is off the bench. His team does not look bad. We're not going to have a 11-man rotation being played. I definitely do not approve of that. Now, I might even move down to a 9-man rotation. Let's see how bad that makes the team looks. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at a 9-man rotation and leave it at that. Let's see about Marketing. You still can't trade them yet. 46 days. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate prior to the All-Star game. And I'm going to see if we can maybe get another starting small forward in here. Because I don't really want TLC starting, man. I'm not cool with that. So I'm going to go ahead and select through the date. We'll be back. Embiid wins MVP. Chad Wills wins Rookie of the Year. Malcolm Brogdon has won 6 Man of the Year in Chicago. So I wonder who he's backing up. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year, and Jalen Suggs, Most Improved Player of the Year, putting up 19, 4, and 8. That you see, when you put him in the starting position, he's going to produce. Literally, he went from 21 minutes a night to 36 minutes a night. Absolute stud, and he's balling out. Let's see if we have any Pacer players here, and I'm afraid we don't. But it's all good. It's all good. We made the playoffs this time around. We're the 5th seed in the East. We're playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is how the standings look. So we kind of didn't really get to go to that next step yet, but it's fine. We got one more season, and we could have really been in this hump. But for the most part, I just want to make sure we have a good fighting chance to do some damage in the playoffs, y'all. These are the stats. I already went over Jalen. So Caris LeVert has 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. Vukovic had 16 and 10. Sabonis was 16 and 8. Marketing was 16 and 6 off the bench. And rest of the team did pretty decent. So we're going to get to game 1. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We come back. All right, we come back. Okay, we lose again. But hold on. It's 3-2. Can we come back again? No, we lose in the first round to the Cleveland Cavaliers going to the offseason. I'm not worried, not one bit, because we're about to do something big this offseason. We're going to get somebody here to help. And we're going to make that extra push to finally be in a respectable playoff team next season. Go to the rookie signings. See. Marketing declines. I'm not surprised. He probably wants to start somewhere. So I definitely understand that. But we do have some cap room. And we have some, money to play with. We're going to let Marketing probably walk. Because I don't see him wanting to sign back here. But before we do that, I think I'm going to try to maybe just see what the contract situation is looking like. Go ahead and get all these guys cleared up out of here. And this is the team currently with the roster. Sabonis is probably about to be out of here. He's not really happy here. And that's fine with me. We're going to move you for somebody to help play that wants to be here. Paul George, Covington, John Collins, Precious, and Frank, Drummond, Siakam. Porter Jr. wouldn't be bad. Brandon Ingram would not be bad either. And plus, you get Buddy Hield back too for Lamb. I'm not really sure if I want to do that trade just yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards maybe pulling the trigger on that one. Harris would definitely be ideal. Stretch the floor. He's really going to help stretch the floor because Sabonis can't shoot. So I think I'm going to put a trigger on this trade. I like that pickup. Somebody to help stretch the floor with Jalen, and Lamb is still here. So we're going to go ahead and go into the offseason. Let's see how much money we have. We can sign Kevin Durant type players. So we're going to go ahead and give KD a contract. Of course, give Embiid a contract. And that's it. So they both renounced. Everybody signs other places. We're trying to give LeBron a contract, so I'm not mad at that either. We're going to go ahead and give Jokic. And of course, I wanted to give Zion Williamson a contract, but we get LeBron James. I'm going to go ahead and decline Caris LeVert. We're bringing LeBron here. I mean, what else can you ask for? Maybe bring Clint Capella here as well. We don't have enough money, but we're going to get the king, and we sign him. LeBron James is on the team. So this team looks nice. He's 38 years old. I know he's older, but you never know what can happen when you're doing these rebuilds, man. He declines. Maybe Porzingis. Are you willing to, are y'all willing to come here? Nah. So we don't have that much money. We'll go ahead and do a player progression. We're going into the next season. LeBron goes down 3, so he's getting worse. It's okay, though. I still believe in this team. I believe in the power that we have. I think we'll be just fine. I mean, it's LeBron. When you have LeBron on your team, you're going to be okay. So we'll go into the next season. And this is the roster so far. Anything could change. I'm not going to make no promises that everybody will be here at the end of this season. Besides Jalen, he's going to be here definitely. But this is the team right now. Definitely a nice little squad. It's a little older squad, but for the most part, it's definitely a good team. And we're going to move to the 10-man rotation because we're going to that center position getting played. We're going to give Jennings some playing time, and I can't wait to see how this team turns out. A third-year Jalen we're gonna see how this team goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to maybe, where's the training camp? Where's the trading deadline? That's where I'm trying to figure out. Okay. It's right here. I don't know where it's at. We're gonna just go right here. And we'll be back once we get there. Cause I want to make some trades, maybe just to make sure we can get over that hump during the playoffs. So I'll be right back. LeBron James has been on the All NBA third team for this season. A Pacers player finally made the All NBA team, and it came at the last season. But sadly, we did not make the playoffs with this roster. I made some trades, and I'll show y'all those trades right now. It just was not enough for us. I traded away Thomas Bryant for a power forward, and I traded away Harris for James Harden and Ricky Rubio for a good backup point guard situation, and we still did not have enough to make the playoffs. 2K, what is going on? This team should dominate easily. We should have been in the playoffs. That's all I gotta say. We should have been in the playoffs. But these are the stats for this season. James Harden with 22 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. LeBron with 18, 5 and 7. Jalen with 16, 3 and 6. Schroeder with 14 off the bench, and Vukovic with 13 and 11. PJ Washington with 13 and 5. This team was deadly, and we did not make the playoffs. I guess the chemistry wasn't there. We had a 45 chemistry, so we just did not have it all together. So that really sums it up for this video, man. So I'm gonna just leave it at this, and y'all catch me in the next one. It's your boy Quentin. I'm signing out.